This is West Delaware Volleyball on Eastern Iowa's high school sports play-by-play leader. Hawks Volleyball from KMCH Sports is brought to you by the KMCH Sports Boosters. Now, with all the action, here's KMCH Sports Director John Swisher.
Thank you very much, and a good evening, and welcome in to Clinton County here in DeWitt Central High School, to be exact. John Swisher, Joan Stavo, here tonight for West Delaware Volleyball. The Hawks come in, the fourth-ranked team in Class 3A, with their 29-2 record, 65-9 set-wise, as they take on their final road opponent in Wamak East Division Conference games this season, as they battle the Sabres of Central here on senior night for Central DeWitt, as the Sabres come in with a record of 5-15. They're 1-4 in the East Division, a set record of 18-36. The Hawks are 5-0 in the East, still at first place, and trying to close out with two more games this week and get another Wamak East Division title in a row, going for 3 in a row. And the mindset here after a fresh weekend off, haven't played since last Tuesday night when they took down Anamosa in Jones County last Tuesday night. So fresh weekend off. You got the homecoming out of the way a week ago. You got your break out of the way now. And now it's ready to focus in postseason right around the corner as the conference tournament working next week, as we'll be back here next Tuesday night for the first round of the conference tournament.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy to see the conference tournament coming up this fast. Their legs look really fresh tonight in warm-ups, seeing them getting heads and shoulders over the net. So this is going to be a fun night tonight.
Yes, indeed, as the Sabres have struggled so far in this season, as the Hawks took them down in Monticello back on September 24th. So last weekend, the Hawks took them down easily 2-0. The last meeting was last season on September 29th. Played them a little earlier in the schedule, a week earlier in the schedule. September 29th in the Manchester Cedar Gymnasium, the Hawks won in 47 minutes, total score of 75-32, I should say. Just like we've talked about in several of these matchups so far, you're favored heavily on paper, but it doesn't matter. You got to come out, do the little things right. You got to play consistent ball here, a consistent match. We haven't seen a whole lot of that in these weeknight matches of coming out and dominating a full 3 games. Yeah, they've won by a large margin. Yeah, they've shut out teams, but Coach Mather, I think he would want to see a complete match here one of these nights and really put the team away early.
Yeah, and I think that when he sees the breakdowns, to us a very small breakdown would be, just not getting 1 or 2 digs in a row or something like that. But he'd rather have them set that goal of, let's just get 1 dig that we miss, we come back and we get the next point. Then he wants them more focused is what he's trying for.
Yes, indeed. As the Hawks and some of the Hawks faithful made the trip down here, almost an hour and a half from back home in Manchester, 87 miles to be exact. We're in DeWitt tonight for West Delaware Volleyball. And the opening serve coming up shortly here. We'll be back after this from KMCH Sports.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
The victory is yours at Victory Ford.
Hey, this is James Halverson, Service Manager at Victory Ford in Dyersville. Our service and parts team at Victory Ford is dedicated to keeping your car in tip-top shape. And our sales department makes buying a car easy and hassle-free. Stop out to Victory Ford in Dyersville or online at victoryfordonline.com. Good luck, athletes and coaches.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas, and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
High-Tech Communications has everything you need to stay connected. Audio, video, TVs, DVD and Blu-ray players, dish network systems, surround sound systems, phone systems, but the list doesn't stop there. High-Tech Communications has a staff of professionals to help you get connected, from the installation of your entertainment system to cable and data wiring in your home or business. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare close to home.
Along with head studio producer Darby Washington, John Swisher, Jones Salo, glad to have you back in. Side Central High School in DeWitt tonight. The West Delaware cross-country program hosted their annual meet out at Hartridge Golf Course this afternoon. As that started at 4 o'clock with the middle school runners getting on the course. As 22 teams there, 17 scored points in the girls division as the varsity went to Mount Vernon Lisbon in first place. Cascade was fourth place. Anamosa coming in seventh. Edco 11th place. The West Delaware Hawks were 12th place. It was Western Dubuque 14th, Independence 15th, and Beckman 16th. As Hartridge hosting the annual meet. As the 50 boys results here shortly as well. The introductions being rattled off by the 5AB of Central High School, Kurt Reiner, as his son Casey played for the University of Iowa, played for the Hawkeyes, and now is in his third year in the NFL. He's a long snapper for the Denver Broncos. Talked to Kurt a little bit earlier tonight. They've been following their son Casey around and what experience that is for him to play in the NFL. And he's been doing some good things for the defending world champion Denver Broncos. As we're taking a look at those boys' results now from the West Delaware home cross-country meet. And we will get to those after the break here. We'll come back and get you ready for the opening serve from West Delaware Volleyball here in DeWitt tonight. Back after this on KMCH Sports.
At Telke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as the great incentives at TelkeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Telke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Points.
For more than 80 years, GMB has lived its mission to help customers achieve their financial dreams. Supporting the communities where you live, work, and play is important to us because that's where we live too. It's where we provide great service, sound advice, and solutions to meet your financial needs. GMB Bank, member FDIC.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
Along with studio producer Darby Washington, John Swisher, Joe Salo back with you from Central High School in DeWitt. Continuing on with those varsity boys results in the West Delaware Invitational today at Hartridge Golf Course near Manchester. Number 1, Mount Vernon Lisbon, they won the boys' side as well. Number 2 was Western Dubuque. Anamosa 5th. It was Cascade 8th. 9th, Wauconda Valley. 10th, Independence. As the West Delaware Hawks finishing 14th, East Buchanan 15th. Albert at 16th, Wauconda 17th, Beckman 18th. Complete results will be on our website at KMCH.com and on our sportscast tomorrow right here from KMCH. So get out early, set the tone here for the Hawks is the name of the game. As the lower levels, the West Delaware freshmen won both, and the JV won. The Central DeWitt sophomores won their match here. So right now the Hawks are 3 out of 4 matches so far, as it all started at 5 o'clock. As both teams are out on the court, we're going to get started here at about
I believe we're going to have to move our table, though, John.
Normal time for us. Yeah, we'll have to slide over a little. I slid it over a little bit, hoping that would be enough. But we'll have to go over a little further as we get ready for this match here tonight. And so we had a quick start the other night, 7:30, Joan. We hadn't had one start before 7:45. Jamie and I got on the air in Anamosa at 7:30 and had the game start at 7:30. Tonight we're going to get underway at 7:44. The first serve up and over the net. DeWitt serving to the Hawks. Front set, hammer by Linus, popped up in the air by Emily Farkas. There's a hit, now blocked right back down. Right in the middle was Lauren Collier. We'll start the regular lineup. Claire Jemmer, Macy Kleich, Caitlin Mangold, Liz Pollock, Lauren Collier, Haley Linus. Jay Putz, the libero. The senior captain is Linus. As this one serves over the net, now DeWitt will send it back over. Front set, the hammer, blocked back over, but blocked out of bounds. As getting the point up front, again, will be Collier. As Megan Johnson, Emily Cornelius, Erin Wisco, Emily Vargas, Kaylee Geel, Clara Huber are starters for the Sabres. Claire Meyer is the libero. She's a senior on senior night here, 2016. 7 seniors for the Sabres, 16 on the roster, 5 juniors, 4 sophomores for head coach Rachel Trulson in her second season. She's a Neola native, played her high school ball at Tri-Center Neola. Has a record of 14-30 coming in here to tonight. Sox off to a 3-0 start. Then over the net, popped up in the air. Front set, now over Linus. Bumps it. She'll get it back from the set. Blocked back over. Hawks to the live foot. Now a hammer by Haley Linus. She brought the heat that time as Haley Linus, the leading kill artist on this team for the Hawks, with 2:49 coming into the night. And she has sent a nice one to the court there. 4-0. Good girls. And this is a line drive over, going to be out of bounds. And this serve there, the Sabres will get it. It's 4-1. First point of the night for Central DeWitt.
Not very often do you see the ref overrule the flag, the corner person, so that was interesting.
She was calling that one in?
Yep.
Wow. And this one is sent over, popped up towards the sideline, I say by Collier. Now it's bumped over, a side bump by Kolak. Front set in the middle, assist, but a block back over by Collier. And Lauren Collier dominating the night. She is up front already for the Hawks.
Yeah, you know, and in warm-up, she's been really working on her arm swing as a middle. And in warm-up, she was really doing some stuff with that. So it'd be nice to see her get some fruition from that tonight.
Bush will send it over. Popped up in the air by the Sabres. Awkward hit. Now they're going to bump it over. Free ball over in the middle of the floor by Dimmer. She fakes it. She's going to hit it again. Linus smashed it to the back row. As right there was the libero, Claire Meyer. She could not get a clean handle on it. The Hawks lead 6-1.
You know, and to have Claire come up that hard up the middle and draw that defense over, Haley just had one person to beat.
Hawks are 22-1 on the road this season. Sabres at home are 1-5. 5-15 overall. The Hawks are 29-2. There's a missed hit. The libero hits it backwards out of bounds, and looks like Coach Trulson going to call a timeout, and she will. Timeout on the floor. 7-1 Hawks lead early in set number 1. We're back after this from KMC Sports.
Happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beavers Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beavers to show you a good time.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
As the Hawks hit this one out of bounds, top of their serve, 7-2 now after the timeout by Dewitt. The first one of the night here for the Sabres. Serving right to left now from the back right corner is Emily Cornelius, a senior. One of the leading players on this team. She leads the team with 95 kills and 11 aces. There's a nice little hit over the net.
A little fingertip hit.
Not able to get to it there. Is a hustling Sabre, and the Hawks have the 8-2 lead here, getting the kill that time.
That was a beautiful kill by Claire, just right off her fingertip.
This one airmailed to the Comanche area that time. Off the right arm of Linus.
She wasn't happy about that either. I think she just
pumping the weights of the off weekend here. She sent that one clear out of the county. As 8-3 now, the 5-point advantage here for the Hawks early on, and set number 1. Dewitt coming in with nobody over 100 kills. The Hawks have 4 girls over that mark. Front set. Little softly football up there by Gimmer, and then it was blocked back over. Right at the net was Kaylee Keel, a senior middle hitter. And she blocked it back over for another Sabre point. It's 8-4. Hawks have the 4-point advantage here.
Yeah, she got a really good, nice timing on that, too.
Back set. Global. Gets it over off a block to the left side by Vargas, and outside hitter for the Sabres. This one pushed over from the middle of the court for Dewitt. And there you go. Nasty. This one pinballed around. No double hit you had there, and now they call a 4 hit. Thought we were going to get the double hit, but
I'll take that too.
Yes. Then we get 4.
Whatever he wants to give it.
That's right. As Mike Rawson and John Cool are the officials here tonight from the Clinton area. This one is line drive over by Caitlin Mangold. Just popped back over, bumped by White. Liner hits it and just able to sneak it in the back line. Diving effort from the libero, Claire Meyer.
That's the third kill for Haley Linus, too. One from the back row, and that was a very nice, long, deep corner kill.
Caitlin Mangold serving again here as there's 21 aces on the team. She's third on that list. As Jay Foot leads the team with 36 aces. There is a ball misplayed by the Sabres. The Hawks have a 7-point lead, 11-4. A lot of balance on these stats up and down the roster. That's what you like, really is for the Hawks.
Yeah, you know, every girl that's on the floor is really contributing.
Left-handed serve over. That's going to just out. An inch or so out behind the back line, says the line judge in front of us here. As we're on the end, away from the big scoreboard here, away from the fan section. On the far side, 11-5, Hawks lead here in set number 1 as we reach the midway stages. This one is softly hit over, skimmed over the net, and over the block of the girl up front, Keel, as Claire Dimmer gets herself another kill. It's 12-5, 7-point lead. As new face in there is that Anna Toll, the senior, getting more and more playing time. Comes in the rotation to Sir. She's got a wicked serve, so this one a hammer there. What a play. It'll keep that ball up. Yeah, and now the Hawks hit it over, and it's a point for the Hawks. Who was it?
Linus.
Linus hit it over. The Mangold had the nice job of keeping that ball wide. Might have had her face help with that, but it popped up in the air no matter how she got it done. And the Hawks were able to get it over, and Linus got the kill. This one's going to be too far out of bounds off the serve by Toll that time.
Engel's one of those kids that whatever gets the job done, she's going to give her whole body for it.
13-6 here. Hawks have the lead in set number 1. Going for their 6-1 East Division win. Don't lose your headset.
Back up if I can hit her too.
There's a short on there by the server, Maya Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh is a sophomore here for the Sabres. Delaware head coach Brett Mather in his 21st season in West Delaware had that milestone victory. The last match of the Monticello Invitational last Saturday the 24th. winning number 700 at West Delaware. He's 7-1 and 143 after the win over Anamosa last Tuesday night. This one is hit out of bounds by Hustling Sabre near the scores table. Hawks get another point. They go up by 9, 15-6, 10 points away from claiming game number 1 of this match. As Coach Mablin was 23rd season overall, 731 and 170 is his career record that had those first 2 years at HGW. And this one is hammered over, pops it up in the air, and now it's going to be hit under the net by Collier. Sabres get a point. It's 15-7.
A little bit of a ping ball action there. They just couldn't get an arm on it.
For more subs in here for the Sabres, Emily Swanson, a tall, lanky sophomore, checks in. Once again, the Hawks won both freshman matches tonight and the JV. Central Brick came up on top on the sophomore matches, but all started at 5 o'clock. There's a little capper over the net by the Sabres. They'll get another point and the ball back. 15-8 now is the 7-point lead here. And back to serve, right corner. Going right to left is Aaron Witzko, the senior setter. Popped up in the air by Collier. Now one-hand sister on the run by Linus. Got it to fall. Hustling effort there by Vargas coming up. Couldn't get there in time. Hawks have the 8-point lead, 16-8. Goebel is back in for the Hawks. Back serving left corner is Kleitz, I believe. And up at the net. Somebody was over the net. I thought the Dewitt player was making more over.
I can't see over this Dewitt player here.
Looked like the Sabre player was more over than called on the Hawks, but it was called on West Delaware, 16-9. Left back corner is Megan Johnson, the senior. From my angle, that's where I saw anyway. It was not a great angle from the floor to the Sabre bench, however. As this one is aced in the back right corner. Hawks cannot get there at 16-10. Sabres have battled back here.
Right, and this is right at the time that the Hawks need to really put a pulse on it.
Going to sit deep and out of bounds.
That helped us out.
Yeah, backside. Megan Johnson lets that one fly too high. And it's 7. Check that. Should be, 17-10. Hawks up by 7. Popped up in the air. Left side, the hammer. Nice save by Foote. Diving big from her knees. Linus goes for the hard hit. Block on the right side by Swanson. This one's over. Red basket. Deep in the front basket that time with your dinner rolls and brown gravy on this Tuesday night as Meyer, the libero, came. Couldn't get there in time. Hawks lead by 8, 18-10.
That was such a smart play by Macy Kleitz that Haley got blocked twice over on the other side, so she just mixed it up a little bit.
And there is a ball that sits right on top of the net and just points over. And the edge of the board, the ace. 19-10, 9-point lead. This one short on into the net by Foote. And the Hawks giving it back here on serve, 19-11. Caught you off guard there, huh? I haven't used that one.
I haven't used doink for a while. It's usually shiver.
Well, not when it's a serve. Up front here is a front set. A little tempered by Linus on the run. Front set left corner. Nice block over by Goebel. Now the Sabres will push it over the back row. Popping it up there is Kolak, a hammer. Brought by Claire Dimmer. As she snuck it in the back row. Diving attempt by Megan Johnson. Hawks get the point. They're 20 of the set. 20-11. 5 points away from claiming game number 1 here.
That was some good volleyball there by both sides. Both of them were just scratching.
One sent over, popped up in the air. Front set. A hammer. Going to be out of bounds. That time it was Haley Keel.
You know, and she was really thinking. She was really cutting her hand. You could see her turning that hand right away.
Too much that time. The Hawks will take it. 4 points away from game 1. They lead 21-11. Timeout. We're back after this from KMC.
Our local sports teams build strong programs by mastering the fundamentals of the game. Our F&M Bank team has also built a strong foundation on mastering the fundamentals in banking. Where a handshake goes a long way, you are provided clear-cut solutions to your financial questions where you are greeted by name. This is the F&M Personal Touch. F&M Bank, the right choice, member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Georgian Auto in Manchester, their approach to auto repairs is simple. Fix it right and get you back on the road. From tires to transmissions, they fix it all. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is their complete focus.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
Go ahead. John and Jones back with you from DeWitt. Hawks get a point, and now the Sabres return the favor. They get a point, and it's a 10-point lead again, 22-12. We're 3 points away from the Hawks going up 1-0 in this Wamak East Division match here. As the Hawks come in 5-0 in the conference, trying to stay unbeaten. That'll set up a good match on senior night on Thursday night. As Beckman, the Blazers, the 11th ranked team in Class 3A, will come to town. Battle for the counter. There is a hammer there by Dimmer. She gets it in the back row, 23-12, 2 points away.
That was a beautiful shoot set about 7 feet away, just straight at Claire, and she put it down with authority.
Sabres at 7th place in the East Division, ahead of Anamosa. There's a tap over by Keel. Popped around. Right side, hitting it too hard up the backside is Macy Kleitch. And it's a 10-point lead again. 23-13, Hawks are 2 points away.
You know, I think she thought she had it, and then all of a sudden that big middle comes over, and she had to hit over her.
Well, lost it over. Now back set. Hammered by Dimmer, but blocked there by Keel up front. On to the left side. Here's Baskey rising. Had it blocked back down on her. Now the Hawks pinballs around. She pops it over to Baskey. Sabres able to play it. This one was a set that outreached the hitter Johnson. She's able to readjust herself and hit it over. And now the Hawks trying to fight it over. And good job. Great job by Mangrove getting it over, going away from the net. And there is a hit and a kill there for Emily Swanson. Emily Swanson, the sophomore right side hitter, got a kill, 23-14. And now back to serve will be Emily Vargas, a senior. As Vargas has 13 aces on the team, second in the team in the ace column. Serving, front set. There's a hit down the line. It goes on the Singer side, left side out of bounds. Hawks are game point here. They lead 24-14 and a pull back into serve. For the game-winning point right here. It's Vansky, Kleitch up front. This one is short on into that by Cole. And the Sabres still have life. 24-15. A 9-point lead here for the Hawks. Couple subs in here for the Sabres. And coming back to serve is Mia Kavanaugh, a sophomore. And she'll serve back middle. 24-14, the 9-point lead. This one is hit over the net, popped up in the air by the Hawks. Front set, Goebel, and Linus hits it too hard. Off the near sideline right in front of the Sabre bench. And the Sabres have their 16th point now, 24-16 as back middle. This one's hit on the line. Linus pops it up. Tapped over by Collier. Behind the back, set up front, now pushed over. He's covered there. The Hawks hit it over. Front set, left side. Goes to the wallop. Good block by Collier. DeWitt now trying to get it back over. There's a hit down the line, out of bounds. And good eagle eye there by Mangold holding up as she was ready to play that ball. The Hawks with the lead here. And the win, I should say. 25-16 in game one. Hawks go up 1-0 here in DeWitt. We're back after this from KMCH School.
Why make 10 calls when you can make one call to Steve Morman Insurance in Manchester and get the best quote from 10 different companies on your auto, home, and farm insurance? You can depend on Steve Morman Insurance for fast, friendly service and quality coverage. Call Kathy or Rachel at your agency of choice in Manchester today, 927-2263.
Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Visit them on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality, pre-engineered building package for their swine facility needs. Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Paris at 563-920-7835.
This is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors and Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, and GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. We have big town inventory with small town service. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at AmericanTrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Benton. Your vision is our primary focus.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404 for more information. Your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber. Big town quality with small town service.
At Community Savings Bank, it's simple. Simply free checking comes with free debit cards, free online banking with bill pay, free mobile money, and free thank you gifts. Find out more about Simply Free Checking at one of our 7 locations or online at csbiowa.com. Community Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
Jay's Auto Supercenter on the Greater East End of Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, and a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. At Jay's Auto, customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Back into Dewitt. We're underway for set number 2. Hawks took the first one in 18 minutes, 25-16. John Swisher, Joe Salo, along with in-studio producer back on East Main Street in Manchester, driving Washington. Hawks lead 1-0 here. With Kolak serving this one over the net. As the student section for the Sabres gets into it here at the beginning of set number 2. As there's a ball that goes out of bounds off the Sabres, and Hawks will have 2-0 lead. Kolak back to serve. Up front is Collier, Kleitch, and Linus. In the middle is Mangold and Putz. One popped around by the Sabres, goes off the block of Kleitch on the right side, out of bounds. Sabres get the first point of set number 2. It's 2-1.
You know, DeWitt has some pretty athletic-looking kids, so I think that they are up and coming. They've got work to do, you know, but we just have to play a little more crisp.
Team that was 9-15 a year ago, 3-4 in the East Division. They've digressed a little bit to this point of the season. 5th place last year in the East. Right now they're in 7th place. And a 5-15 record for second-year head coach Rachel Trulson. She is a 6th grade middle school teacher here in DeWitt. A Neola native, played their ball at Tri-Center of Neola. 3-1, Hawks have the lead. Popped up front, Kolak. Front set, here's a hit down the line by Anatole. She gets the kill there as the DeWitt player on the near side line could not handle the fastball there by Toll. Hawks up 4-1.
Yeah, that was a very strong hit by Anna.
As Flights will serve right from its back left corner. So send it over, popped up in the air, up front. Front a little push to the far side where Flights is there. Puts pops it up. Goebel for the kill. Got it down. Just inside the antenna on the right side. Goebel with her first kill, I believe, tonight.
No, that's her third.
Third, no. Why you're keeping track?
She had 2 in the first game.
5-1.
And it's good to see Macy. She's starting to mix that up a little bit, keep their defense on their toes.
This one hit awkwardly right side out of bounds by the libero Claire Meyer as Flights gets the ace serve there. As Macy will send this one over 35 aces on the season for her, and this one is hit out on the team, out of bounds off the Hawks. Yeah, second on the team is Macy Flights, the freshman setter. 6-2. 4-point advantage here for the Hawks.
It came out hopping a little bit better. You know, they're working harder. They're moving their feet for passes.
Puts now back set. Somebody got that. Somebody was hanging all over to that. I was going to say that should be called.
Took it right up with them.
Yeah. Almost brought it back down. 7-2. Hawks have a 5-point lead.
And when they talk about a swing block, when they do a swing block, they take their hands down, they bring their hands back up to go up block. That's what they're trying to do, and she took the net right up with her.
Jade Puts will send this one over. It's popped up in the air, and now a hit back over. It goes off the shoulder of Goebel. Bounds down before Flights could get there. That's just a tough bounce. And the Hawks with the 7-3 lead now.
I was just talking to him about the block. He wants their hands over the net. You need to press over the net to make the ball stay on their side.
Serving, right corner, short on into the net. That time it's Victoria Fenowitz, a junior for the Sabres. 8-3, Hawks have the 5-point lead.
Teams are serving aggressive, but they need to stop missing quite so many serves.
Up front, there's a bump and no one home for the foul there for the Sabres, and it goes under the net. Hawks have the 6-point lead, 9-3.
Here's where focus comes in.
One served over by Anatole. 9-3, 6-point advantage. Up front, it's handled by the Sabres. Hawks get their 10-point. 10-3 now.
Timeout.
And a timeout on the floor for Dewitt. 10-3 Hawks. Back after this. KNCH Sports.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Who?
Haley Liner. Just came out of the locker room.
Shannon Jones back with you. 10-5, Hawks have the lead. Points for the Sabres after timeout. Haley Linus checked out shortly as she's back in. And a full now takes a breather. Hawks lead by 5. Puts, pops it up. Back set. Here is Goebel sending it over. It goes out of bounds off the hit by a diving Sabre. Hawks have a 6-point lead, 11-5.
Goebel's hitting the heck out of the ball. She has just got such strong arms tonight. Rested her well.
And Ashley comes out for a spell right now. His back right corner is Mangold. Mangold for the back right corner with a 6-point Hawk lead. She laces it over, popped around. Now this one's hit to the back middle where Linus was coming on, Mangold was coming over, and neither could get to it in time.
Now she kind of got caught at her heel. She wasn't moving forward when she should have been.
as this one is tossed around. And Dewitt trying to chase it, goes out of bounds. And that'll be the point for the Hawks, 12-6, 6-point lead.
And to start that off, that was Caitlin Mango with an absolutely beautiful pass, and that's what it takes to set up a nice offense.
Back right side, Peyton Lindauer in. The sophomore will serve it over here for the Hawks. Up by 6 here in game 2. A little dump down there by Fleisch. Got the mild shiver that time as Dewitt could not handle it. It rolls down the arm of a Sabre, and the Hawks lead by 7, 13-6 here in game number 2. Hawks lead the match 1-0.
That was literally a roll.
That's the dude. There's a nice jump down, two-handed stop. Just a little dunk of the ball there over the net by Collier right on top of the net, up in the middle of the court, 14-6. And this one short on into the net.
It's a good run for serves for her, though. Needed to get that pushing a little bit more up there. It's nice to see Lauren Collier showing up a little bit more in this game, too. You know, she wasn't getting too many sets in that first game, so to have her really be aggressive at the net, that's nice to see.
Yes, indeed. As the Hawks lead by 7 now, 14-7. Mangold popped around. Baskey now sent over by Linus. Dewitt, front set in the middle. Hit over. Put, pops it up front. Front set. Collier! The hammer down. Great placement there. You can see she turned her hand at the last second.
Yeah.
Seeing the court vision of where the Sabres weren't, she went right there and got a great job by Collier adjusting on the fly.
It was right outside the hand. She did that perfectly.
8-point lead, 15-7. In the midway phase of 2. Kolak in the right corner will line drive it over. It's hit by the libero Meyer, now sent over by Cornelius up front. This is Linus sending it over. A diving effort. Not able to get to it with a good hit there is Emily Vargas. Vargas, the senior, has it go off her hand. And on the floor right side, Hawks lead 16-7 now. Kolak is third back right corner. Up front is Linus, Fleisch, and Collier. In the middle is Mangold and Foot. Kolak gets to this one. It is a hammer of a hit by Linus. Can she sneak it in? Yes. The backside. Able to get that one in there is Emily Linus. Hawks lead by 10, 17-7. Playing a much more crisp volleyball now.
That's a definite. The passes are much better. The hits are real sharp instead of just kind of trying to place it. You don't want to place it when you're playing a team like this.
Popped over. Now Linus pops it back over. Now it's hit by the Sabres under the net on the far side, out of bounds. Hawks lead 18-7 now.
The kills are a lot more even this time, too. Haley with 3, Ashley with 2, Lauren with 2. Keeping their defense on their heels.
As up front, what a battle. Nice volley there up front, back set. Now Collier going for the hit over the net. Popped around, up front, another jump down there. Who got it? Line Haley gets it, 19-7. Hawks are 6 points away here from going up 2-0.
Two huge battles at the net. When you have to win those, push that ball back.
Kolak with a little more on this serve. She lines it over the net. Goes to the back row. It bounces before Kolak can get to it. As just back a little too far to get to that dropping ball in front of her. 19-8 now. The 11-point lead for the Hawks. Back serving left side. Linus up front. Front set. Linus will tip over. Oh, what a play.
Yeah.
Right off the floor, but up front. It is Collier. Just thrusting that one over 2 hands right up front. It just popped into her hands, and she quick hit it over. And a 12-point lead, 20-8 now, as back to serve left side is Macy Kleitsch.
Collier's playing like a true middle.
That's what's in the net now, under the net. And there's the Hawks' 21st point, 21-8, 4 points away from going up 2-0, and a timeout to win. We're back after this from KMCH School.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager of Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at 4browns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
John Swisher, Joe Sabo back with you from DeWitt. As the Hawks lead 21-8, this one served out of bounds. Sabres will get the ball back here and the point 21-9 here.
Right now, that's the fourth time West Delaware has done a no-no when you do not ever miss a serve after a timeout or game point ever.
Those little things that
Those are the little things.
really start adding up here as we go on into the postseason.
And that gives the other team, that gives them a little hope. You don't ever want to give them hope. No offense.
Yeah, absolutely. Some short arm into the net. 21-10. Here's the 11-point advantage. One hit to the back row where Putz is. Front set, now Linus blocks. Linus gets the back, pops it up in the air. Back set flights. Little hit over by Collier. Now up front under the net. Now somehow getting it over the net. Now Linus goes for the hard kill and hits it too hard and out of bounds. And the Sabres get the point back. Now the Hawks lead by 10, 21-11.
She just needs to know where she was on the horse. She needs to turn her hand a little bit to keep that in bounds.
This one's short on into the net. The 11-point lead now for the Hawks. 22-11. Blitz will serve right back corner. Jade, a little lofter in the middle of the floor, popped up. Front set, right to left. Will push over. There is Fleich. Miscommunication for a second. Dimmer takes charge. Now Goebel pushes it over as it goes out of bounds. Too far over from right corner. So just in front of the scores table there. Trying to sneak it in was Goebel, but out of bounds.
And right now you want to see a captain out on the floor saying, hey, you guys breathe. Let's just put this away now.
22-12, a 10-point advantage. Hawks are 3 points away. Going up 2-0. It's Romac East Division match here tonight down in DeWitt. This one back out of bounds. Linus gets the kill off the block on the right hand of a Sabre. 23-12 lead now, 2 points away. As Linus has that pinball around off the serve by the Sabres, it falls under the net, 24-12. Back right corner, Linus. For the game winner here, game point. Sabres, front set. Blocked up front by Dimmer, off the hit by Vargas. Dimmer now push over by Goebel. Diving effort by the Sabres, can't get to it. Hawks win. 25-12. Here in set number 2. 2-0 match lead. We go to set 3. This is Hawks volleyball to KMCH Sports.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
The victory is yours at Victory Ford.
Hey, this is
James Halverson, Service Manager at Victory Ford in Dyersville. Our service and parts team at Victory Ford is dedicated to keeping your car in tip-top shape. And our sales department makes buying a car easy and hassle-free. Stop out to Victory Ford in Dyersville or online at victoryfordonline.com. Good luck, athletes and coaches.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Peace of mind. That's what high-tech communications can provide for you with a security system and video surveillance system for your business. You may also be eligible for a discount on your business insurance. Doesn't it make sense to see what high-tech communications can do for your business? High-tech communications, changing your world with technology.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
At Telke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as a great incentive at TelkeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Telke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
For more than 80 years, GMB has lived its mission to help customers achieve their financial dreams. Supporting the communities where you live, work, and play is important to us because that's where we live too. It's where we provide great service, sound advice, and solutions to meet your financial needs. GMB Bank, member FDIC.
And studio producer Darby Washington on this Tuesday night, the 4th day of October 2016. First Tuesday in October. Welcome into West Delaware Volleyball on the road to Dewitt. John Swisher, John Salo, glad to have you along. No matter where you're listening tonight, boy, that was a curveball. That was curved that time. Off the hand of that Claire Locke with the serve. Yeah. And Claire Meyer, the libero, she had to adjust. She did hit it. And then the Hawks on the return could not get the hit. It's tied at 1. But that was one of the funkiest looking serves I've seen in a while. On this angle, you're able to get a good view of the ball. This one's pushed over by Kolak. Popped up in the air by the Sabres. Now, smacked over, hit into the net and around, and by the Sabres, and the Hawks will have the 2-1 lead now.
You know, it's a credit to them as they came back out. Their eyes are still bright. They're still ready to go, like, you know, bring it. We want to still get a chance at this. This one hit over on top of that, and it skims out of bounds. Off the hands of Dewitt. Yeah, they have a lot of fight here. It's a team that struggled through some losses so far this season, 5-15. They're 4-10 non-conference, 1-5 overall in the WAMAC 1-4 East Division. They're now 18-38 set-wise against the Hawks, who are 67-9 in sets. This one tapped over, hit out of bounds. Nice save there by the Hawks, and Cooks will pop it over. Front set, left corner. The block by Cole. Beautiful job by Ashley rising up and knocking that one down. 4-1, Hawks with the 3-point advantage now. Right back corner. Puts. Will send it over. Line drives it left corner. Pops up in the air by the Sabres. Back set, right corner. Avoiding the antenna, pushing it over. There's Global popping up in the air. Now this one's going to be hit too far out of bounds. Back behind the Hawks bench. It's 4-2 now. Yeah, I think Macy thought she was going to run into somebody on the bench, but she didn't reach her arms out quite far enough.
And that's understandable there. Just like an outfielder going to the fence. Not sure what side fence is. And here is number 5 on the roster. And the Linus brought was Linus down the line. And the Hawks have the 3-point lead, 5-2 now. Three-point advantage. And pinball around now, batted over by Wisco, the senior. This one, just a little tipper off the fingernails of Dimmer there, falls in the breadbasket for more dinner rolls and gravy, 6-2.
You know, the thing is, that those are kind of off a little bit tonight, but she's still getting a finger on them, so they're going in for.
As we said, whatever works. You're right. This one tapped over by Vargas. Up front, just smacked over one-handed style by Kleitz. Front set, left side. Here's an angler to the right side where Putz is. Back set, Kleitz. Here is Goebel down the line off the block. And off a valiant effort by a number 3, Megan Johnson. Hawks have a 5-point lead, 7-2 early on here in set number 3. They won set 1, 25-16 in 18 minutes. Game 2 was 25-12 in 15 minutes. As it's just underway in this one 3 minutes ago.
You know, I don't think I've seen too many games that we've missed that many serves, though, John.
Yeah.
This is a lot of serves that we're missing tonight.
One there. Hawks lead by 4, 7-3. Line drives over. Line popped up. Now sent over. The back set. Inside the antenna. Wallops over there. Front set, Kleitz. Here's Baskey getting inside the antenna. It's popped down by Dewitt. Now the answer. And it goes back corner and out of bounds. And not sneaking in that far corner. Hawks have the point. And the 5-point lead again, 8-3.
And when the line judge has to move, you know it's out.
Yes.
Even though we can't see it from here. You know I'll still help her, though.
Yes, indeed. Bengal line drives it over, middle of the floor. Hit by Meyer, the libero. And now smacked by Vargas. Hawks there, Kleitz. Line is down the line. And that one in. It's the line judge. Right in front of us here. 9-3, 6-point lead.
It's kind of surprising me how DeWitt's not really using their middles much. They're pushing it out to the outside a lot tonight.
Up front. Now sending it over. Whoa. That was flagged with the kind of no-look backhanded shiver that time.
That was in the dessert bowl. We're going to call that the dessert bowl. Because that was strawberries and whipped cream.
Get your whipped cream there.
Awesome.
And cherry on top. Kleitz. Hit out of bounds by the whip. They get their 10-point to the Hawks. 10-3 now. As Macy with a fancy-looking move that time. This one pops up in the air by Vargas. Over the net. Popped around to the Hawks. Front set. Kleitz right to left. Baskey gets the hammer. In the back row, Meyer, the libero there, cannot handle it. The Hawks lead 11-3. Coach Schulson wants a timeout. Timeout on the floor. 11-3 Hawks. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building, and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
When the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
John and Jones back with you. Hawks lead by 8, 11-3 in set 3. They lead the match 2-0. Up front, there you go. There's a little Fisher over. Nice cover there by the breadbasket by Mangold. There's the hit over by Dimmer in the middle of the court. Sabres couldn't handle it. Up by 9, 12-3.
Tempo. Looks a lot better.
Hawks won by 9 in game 1. 13-point win set 2. 12-3 here in set number 3 as there is a 4-hit violation called on the Hawks. As back to serve, right back corner, Emily Vargas, the senior. Some line drives over. Popped around, now push over by Vasky. She's standing out of bounds. Front up push, left corner to the middle of the floor. A little shiver there by Kleitz. Out the Sabres. Meyer will pop it over to libero. Front set, the hammer there by Demmer. The block up front by Keel. And then hit by Batsky, split the block there, goes out of bounds. Another kill for Kyra. That's 13-4, the 9-point lead. The serve will be, is this Meyer, or
Allie
Martin, I should say. Yeah. Allie is in, the sophomore for the Hawks. Front now, Keel sends it deep back row. Will pop her over by Baskey. 13-4 Hawks lead into midway stage of game number 2. Nice adjustment there by Collier. As now we have a 2-hit violation called, a line violation called on the Sabres. As Martin will be back to serve. Allie Martin, she having varsity stats on the season? She does. A little bit last Tuesday night at the end of the she's got 2 successful serves. That third set she does. That's one 10 balls off the Sabres and goes to the court out of bounds 14-4 as Martin came in there in Anamosa last Tuesday night. That's won 3-0, as did a number of the JV players. Houston.
She's got a nice, good aggressive serve. That one was into the net, but she's got just a little hot step in the jump there for her serve, so it kind of throw people off.
15-5 now, the 10-point lead. As back to serve here. Dewitt running it into the net. And it's an 11-point lead again, 16-5. Back right corner. The serve here is Polak. One of the 8 seniors on this team will have their senior night on Thursday night at home against Beckman.
I look to see if that's going to be a good match.
Yeah, Beckman's doing some good things. Talked about them being ranked 11th in Class 3A. They only have one East Side loss. Check on that for sure. As this is a little kill shot from the middle. Lauren Collier got the point. And the Hawks are up now 17-5. 12-point lead. They're 8 points away. In the middle. Crossover. Diving effort by Push. Goes out of bounds on the Hawks bench. Too far. 17-6. The advantage for the Hawks now. We mentioned pool play, the Wildcat Conference Tournament next Tuesday, right here in DeWitt. And then Thursday, the top 8 will go to the winner's side of things in Mount Vernon. The bottom 8 will go to the Larry Constellation in Mount Vernon. There's a kill point there by Collier. Goes out of bounds off of the attempt by Vargas to hit it. 18-6. So we'll have Delaware volleyball coming up this Thursday at home against Beckman. Next Tuesday here in DeWitt for the Wildcat Conference pool play tournament. Then bracket play next Thursday from Mount Vernon. 18-6 front set. There's a wallop over by Clara Huber, the junior. She got herself a kill point there. 18-7 now. And a substitution in here for the Sabres. And 7 points away are the Hawks. And coming in is another one of the seniors, Madison Burke. 7 of the seniors were honored here tonight. 5 Central DeWitt. Up front. Will push over by Huber, the junior. Now backcheck, Price. This one's hit down the line to Leah Boyes. Boyes gets the kill point that time. Leah. For the Hawks 8 seniors. 19-7, 6 points away.
When you look at our JV team and you see how good they are, because they are an exceptional team, you know what the starters are playing against in practice, and it's a good practice.
This one line drives over. This one pinballed around and dropped on the near side of the Hawks, 19-8 now, and some people don't see how that can be so beneficial, but when you're going against great competition like that day in and day out, that just gets you mentally prepared and physically ready for it, instead of maybe not the likes of what you'd like to see there. And, you know, your future's bright, too.
Oh, definitely.
19-8 up front. There's a nice kill as Another new face in there, Lily Meyer, the sophomore who saw action last Tuesday at Anamosa as well. One of the future members of the program.
I really like her raw talent at that middle. She's going to be a definite help in the next couple of years.
As back right side here, serving it over. Is it Lindauer?
That is.
Is it Meyer?
That's Lindauer.
Lindauer, okay. As Hubert sends it back over now, a swat by Boyce. Wow, what an angle that one was. From the right corner,
that's an angle.
To the far right corner. Oh, they called it out. The top official called it in. Then he looked at the line judge, and I guess she was calling it out.
Oh.
I think so. That's the way we're playing here.
Now, wait a minute.
The official was overruled that time. 20-9. Hawks are 5 points away. And this one pinballs around, goes out of bounds, off the foot. Trying to get there. She said, my fault, ladies. Here we go. We're all right. 10-point lead. One of the leaders on that floor, Jay Puts, the libero. This one popped over, Puts up front set. One tapped and then sent. Was that out of bounds? It looked like it was outside the antenna on the far side.
It is.
Coach was pointing to it, but the official right there didn't think so. This one sent over. This one hit out of bounds off of the Sabres. Hawks get the point, 21-10.
Excellent hustle by Puts. Popping that over. I don't know how she got that over.
Yeah. What an effort. And this one juggled underneath the net, 23-10. Hawks have the lead. Been 5 seasons since this new addition to the school was built. The gymnasium started back in 2012. Very nice facility here at Dewitt. There's a hammer by Kaylee Keel. Where's that been? We haven't seen anything like that.
That's why I'm kind of wondering. She's been really working so hard out there at middle. Why they haven't used her more. Even with a high set like that, she put that thing down.
Also talked about the struggles of the DeWitt volleyball program. Also been 5 years since they had a winning season, 23-15 back in 2011. And this one goes past the diving Vargas. A kill point there for the Hawks, 23-11. As 23-15 in 2011, 2012 they were 10-23, 2013 10-24, 18-19 in 2014. Last year they were 9-15, and now 5-15. Ready to drop to 5-16 here on this season. Coach Trulson taking over for Peggy Coon 2 years ago. There's a short arm into the net off of Bergen. Jammer, sir. Claire getting the opportunity to serve and didn't come up so good that time, but she's smiling, of course, laughing about it as always.
She's a smiler.
She's a dimmer.
She is.
That one sent over. 23-12, and this one's pushed over. Popped up in the air. Front set, hammer. Back row going to be out of bounds. And the line judge avoided that one as it comes bouncing right back to us. 23-13, 10-point lead. This one line drive over by Vargas. Front set to the middle. Geared up and hit that one out of bounds. They're calling for a tip. No way. Even from my angle, it did not look like it. Maybe it was remotely close.
No, they're all
24-13, yeah. 24-13. They are playing till the last serve here.
Yes, they are.
Hawks up by 11. Trying to close it out. Game and match point right here. Back right corner. Tyra. Vasky with the serve. Pinball around. Going to be able to pump it over. The Sabres. Back set. Here's the hammer. Got it in like Collier came back in and put it away. 25-13. Hawks take this match here tonight as almost the longest one there, the 17-minute set number 3, as the Hawks win 3 games to 0. We will come back, start to break this one down. Hawks get the win. They improve to 30-2 on the season, 6-0 in Wamak East Division play. We're back after this in KFCH Sports.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
Banking is all about relationships at F&M. We know that relationships take time to build and nurture. They are based on trust, commitment, and loyalty. Relationships don't happen overnight or by chance. They are key to reaching the financial goals of the individual client. Building relationships with our clients and community are essential. F&M Bank, the right choice. Member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Georgian Auto in Manchester, their approach to auto repairs is simple. Fix it right and get you back on the road. From tires to transmissions, they fix it all. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is their complete focus.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
Why make 10 calls when you can make one call to Steve Morman Insurance in Manchester and get the best quote from 10 different companies on your auto, home, and farm insurance? You can depend on Steve Morman Insurance for fast, friendly service and quality coverage. Call Kathy or Rachel at your agency of choice in Manchester today, 927-2263.
Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Visit them on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality, pre-engineered building package for their swine facility needs. Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
And welcome back into Dewitt Central High School, to be exact. John Swisher Jones Salos, the West Delaware Hawks winning the Wamak East Division Conference title. After checking the numbers, Beckman has 2 losses, so the Hawks winning the conference for the 3rd year in a row here, the East Side title, but they have plenty more to go here in this season as the Hawks, with the win here tonight, total score of 75-41, 25-16 in 18 minutes, 25-12. In 15 minutes and 25-13 in Game 3 in 17 minutes. Really did a lot of nice things here tonight, and getting out of the DeWitt with the a win, expected win on paper. Had to come out here and fulfill that, and these girls have accomplished another goal of theirs, of course, and it just keeps up with the tradition here, winning another East Division title. Nice little run here in the Wamak the last few years.
You know, and they outscored them 75-41 tonight, so that's a pretty good deficit there, and I think that the girls probably would have wanted it even more because they knew that there were some things that they could have been more crisp in. You know, serving is one of them, and then getting some good passes but sometimes you just don't know where a team's going to go when they're pushing, because they did push quite a bit at us. We had a wonderful night from Haley Linus tonight. She had 11 kills on the night from what I've seen. We had Lauren Collier ended up with 6. You know, they started using her second, third game, and then Ashley Goebel had 7 kills too tonight. So along with Claire with her usual 7 too. It was a good night for the Hawks.
Yes, indeed, as they proved the record of 30-2 overall, 6-0 in the East, as 68-9 set-wise, 23-9 and 1-0 on the road, 11-0 in the WAMAC overall, as the Hawks get the victory here tonight on the road, 3-0 over the Sabres of Central DeWitt. So thanks to Joan Salo for her time and traveling down here to DeWitt tonight as we welcome in the fine head coach of the Hawks, Brett Mather. This team picks up the victory here tonight with that 3-0 win. And coming out in game one, did you like the tempo? Did you like to play your team early on in the match tonight?
Well, I thought we were playing well. I just didn't think we were executing well. I know those sound kind of contradictory, but I thought we were mentally in a good spot, physically in a good spot before the match started. I thought we had a great warm-up, and that's a big key for us, is have a great warm-up. We missed 6 serves in the first game. But the bigger part about that, when we missed 6 serves, they scored 4 points the very next point. Okay, so we didn't side out. So there's 10 of their points there. So we've got to cut down on, missed serves, but when we do miss them, we got to battle back a little bit better there. And then that's the big message we sent from game 1 to game 2. We're going to miss a few here and there. That's okay, because we're going to get some aces because of that. But, that was a big thing for us to pick up on that, and we had to pick up on our blocking. We weren't pressing over the net a lot with our hands. We were getting what they call tooled, and we don't like that. So those 2 areas were certainly big areas for us. And, we cleaned it up a little bit as the match went on. I thought games 2 and 3, we executed better. Then game 3, it was nice to get a bunch of, fresh faces in there.
I read my mind, able to get some of the JV girls in again for the second Tuesday in a row here. And but a lot of just good team play. You look at the numbers, just a lot of good balance up and down this roster, and just playing what it takes to win matches.
Well, you definitely need a balance. If you just have one, teams are going to focus on that, and they're going to shut that one down, and the one gets frustrated, then you have nobody to answer that call. So, I think from the beginning of the year to the end of the year, we became a lot more balanced. At the beginning of the year, we were certainly heavy in one spot there with Linus there. But, a lot of the other hitters have really cranked up their game, and they're putting the ball away with consistency. Demmer, I think, is one of the top hitting efficiency players that we have out there, so she's doing a fabulous job. But all of our hitters they're becoming better and better players, that's what you want as the season progresses.
Absolutely. And another honor marked off for this team, a goal checked off with the WAMAC East Division title here tonight. 6-0 with one team to play Beckman with 2 losses already. So getting another title here, and just goes to show the program and the success it's had in the WAMAC the last few years, and you're able to keep that going. So congrats on that.
Yeah, thank you very much. That was another topic we had a conversation after the match was over. I didn't congratulate him on that because, I said the big thing I said was we have steps. Step 1 was coming in here tonight. Step 2 is going to be to have a good practice, and then step 3 is going to be to win the conference outright, and that's going to be a battle. Beckman's playing some very good ball. So that's going to be an incredible match, I think, on Thursday. So hopefully we get a huge crowd for that. But yeah, we're proud of what we've done, but we want to keep pushing forward.
Absolutely. At least a share of it now. Wait to see. I believe it's Western Dubuque with only 1 loss yet.
Mount Vernon, I think.
Mount Vernon. Western Dubuque has 2.
Well, do they play tonight, Swish? I'm not even sure, to be quite honest.
That could be. We'll check on that. But, so at least a share of it, and the outright if you win on Thursday night, which will be a senior night, always a great festive night there. So to go out with a win, as you said, the stages here, the conference tournament next week. So one night at a time. You still have the tournament, the old Cedar Rapids Jefferson tournament that gets you ready even more with tougher competition on Saturday. It's always a good time to prepare. It takes you into that conference tournament.
Oh, absolutely. These next 2 weeks are going to be a grind. And I looked at out there when Haley kind of sprained her ankle a little bit there. I was like, we don't need that these 2 weeks because we're going at it. But it was nice to see her get back out there, and she was, her normal self there. I'm sure it'll be a little bit sore in the morning, but, we'll go a little bit lighter on her tomorrow in practice there. But it's definitely a brutal 2 weeks. But you know what? I love it at the end of the year. It's just great.
As the postseason coming up, the pairings are released from the Girls Union last Friday afternoon. As your team will get 2 home matches for sure, as they will host O-Line on Wednesday night, the 19th, and then we'll take on the winner of the North Fayette Valley Waukon game. Region number 6 going up north this year. What do you think about the bracket draw?
Well, I love it because we don't know a lot of those teams, and to me, that's
they don't know you.
They don't know us either. They don't know the style of play we have, how we like to force our middles, and so it'll be fun. It's going to be fun to learn about these teams. As this postseason progresses. So, I'm pretty excited about that.
Yes, indeed. All right. Congrats on the win tonight. We'll see you Thursday night back at home in Manchester, and we'll see you then. Thanks for your time.
as always, Swish, thanks for making the trip down here. We'll see you back in Manchester, 3 in the morning, 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning?
Well, somewhere around there.
Yeah, it's a long drive down here.
Yes, indeed.
Thanks, bud.
All right, thank you. Brett Mather, head coach of the West Delaware Hawks on the win tonight. The Hawks get at least a share of the Wyoming East Division title with their win here over the Sabres tonight. 75-41 total score as the Hawks win 3-0 in 15 minutes here tonight. They improved the record to 30-2 overall. They're 23-1 on the road, 6-0 in the East Division now, 68-9 set-wise, 11-0 overall in the WAMAC. As the Sabres dropped to 5-16, 1-6 at home, 4-10 non-conference. They're 1-6 in the WAMAC, 1-5 in seventh place in the East Division of the WAMAC, and 18-39 in sets as the Hawks get the victory. And as I mentioned, at least a share of the conference title, depending on what happens to Mount Vernon and Western Dubuque, as the Hawks can win it outright with the victory over Beckman on Thursday night. As Coach Brett Mather with that milestone victory last Saturday, the 24th, with 702 wins now. West Delaware, 143 losses, 732 overall, 170 losses in his 23rd season of coaching high school varsity volleyball. As 75-41, 3-0 final tonight in 50 minutes. The Hawks improved to 30-2, thanks to Joan Sable, thanks to studio producer Darby Washington. Coming up Thursday night, we will have West Delaware volleyball against Beckman around 7:30, senior night inside Seedorf Gymnasium. Join us for that one right here on KMCH and KMCH.com. Joan and I will be back on for West Delaware volleyball. Friday night, it will be week 7 of the high school football season. Jamie, Aaron, and Bill will take a trip to Dubuque as the Hawks will take on the Warwick Catholic Golden Eagles around 7:15 the game time there after the pregame show starting at 6:45 with yours truly. Our area online and playback game of the week will feature the Western Dubuque Bobcats. Bobcats trying to stay in contention in Class 4A District 6. They have only one district loss as they take on the Dubuque Senior Rams in Dubuque on Friday night. Of course, Hawk Talk tomorrow night, 6:30 from Applebee's in Iowa City with Gary Dolphin and Kirk Ferentz, head coach of the Iowa Hawkeyes. And then we'll have joined in progress pregame coverage on Saturday morning from Minneapolis, TCF Bank Stadium. The Hawkeyes taking on the Golden Gophers of Minnesota with the pregame joined in progress after the coaches' corner with Mike Johnson starting at 9 a.m., 11:01 kick from Minneapolis on Saturday morning. Hawkeye football right here from the Hawkeye Radio Network. That does it tonight. Have yourselves a good and safe rest of your Tuesday night. So long, everybody, from DeWitt, Iowa.
The KCRG TV9 First Alert forecast, chance of showers tonight down to 60. Showers early, then clearing in the afternoon, a high of 74. Showers and storms again late tonight, back to 59. Wind southeast 10 to 15 tonight, southwest at 5 to 15 tomorrow. Showers and storms likely on Thursday, especially later in the day. Could be some heavier rains with a high of 76. I'm TV9 First Alert Storm Team meteorologist